Yeah, Vernon's got to do a better job in the half court of executing, and I don't think they've seen this kind of quickness so far this year in any of their ball games. Rainier Beach is very interested defensively, that's clear, and they're getting up on Vernon, giving them a lot of trouble.
I agree with you. They've got to start making some cuts and some plays to relieve that pressure through the hands of Amaya, and another turnover on Mount Vernon.
It's a good play. They had the inside look, just a bad pass.
Williams thought about it for a second. Doesn't get a second opportunity right now. Step back again for Shepherd. Well, that first step really concerns the Bulldogs. Thompson the board.
And that's what Mount Vernon wants them to do, is take that outside shot so they can get to the glass and get down the court.
Riesman dribbling into trouble. You see Rainier Beach controlling the lane so far. Of course, that's all of Mount Vernon's points. All they've come in the lane. So batted away, and Rainier Beach forcing it again.
Just lazy angle, but Beach doing a great job of defending the post so far.
Open look for Green. Lodrick Stewart touching it last. But again, as you said, there's Amaya going straight up, not blocking out.
Well, they're an athletic team, Mount Vernon. They're used to being able to out-jump people, and this is a case where they're not going to be able to do that. They need to get a body on the Stewarts and the Shepherds up front.
Mount Vernon turning it over 4 times thus far. They're going to call the hand check right there on Kenny Williams, and again, that point of emphasis. We got to keep in mind, too, Bill, that this is not a situation with which Mount Vernon is very familiar this season.
Yeah, they beat Lincoln bad earlier this year, but I don't think they faced anybody that puts the kind of quickness at all points in the floor of the Rainier Beach.
And not only that, only 1 time this season has Mount Vernon not won a game by double digits in this undefeated run. Open look for Shea. Gets the 3.
Every time Amaya touches the basketball, something good happens. Either he makes a great delivery right there or he scores. He's just been, I think, probably the outstanding player in the tournament so far.
Big difference, too, for Shea there, Bill. Straight up shot instead of trying to do it on a spin or a move.
He's a great outside shooter for a 6'7" kid. He can really, really knock it down.
Green looking near side. Lodrick Stewart checking over to the bench for a minute. A lot of hold, backdoor cut, batted away from Green. Thompson got a piece of it. Bulldogs
doing a nice job defensively, forcing Beach to get into standing and playing one-on-one.
Amaya trying to go strong, skips it for Thompson. His 3, nothing but net.
Great set shooter. He's had a couple of big ball games in the tournament. You cannot leave him alone standing. He can knock it down.
A little more poise there for the Bulldogs. Back-to-back 3s to cut it to 1. Roderick trying to get in the flow. Off the back.
Riesman getting off the floor.
Yeah, wrestled that one down. He's trying to sprint to the length of the floor. He'll draw the foul. The call going against Gerald Smiley. Well, Smiley's coming in now, so it has to be on Roderick Stewart. That'd be his second. There you saw Mount Vernon's only close game, a 5-point win over Linden in the 5th game of the season.
But they've been tournament tested. All 3 ball games, even though they won them by over 10 points, have been close for 3 quarters. So I think they're prepared well for this ball game.
James Delgado in for the Vikings along with Gerald Smiley. Offensive foul called on Riesman.
I've been very impressed so far with Rainier Beach's tenacity on defense. They've had great help on the drive. They've stepped in and guarded the post excellently, and a great play by Smiley there to step in and take the charge. Great half-court defense.
6'2" senior getting 5s all around, and when you're doing that for your defensive play, that just inspires you to do it that much more. Shepherd looking to the inside. Fall away for Delgado. Roderick can't get it. Comes out with it after the miss by Shepherd.
Again, Mount Vernon getting a jumping contest on the glass with Rainier Beach. That's a big mistake.
Tough shot for Shepherd, and what do we have? End of the quarter. Okay, sorry, we were closing seconds. I'm so busy getting numbers shuttled in, I missed that we were coming up to the end of the first 8. Back-to-back 3s late by Mount Vernon bring them back in the contest. It's a 1-point game at the end of 1. The Vikings on top of the Bulldogs.